Integral and zero exponent. Let us now recall the laws of exponent. Reviewin muna natin yung laws of exponent bago tayo pumunta sa zero exponent and integral exponent. So, number 1 is product of a power. Okay, dito, you need to have the same base. Kailangan parehas yung base mo. And kapag ang operation mo is multiplication, all you need to do is i-copy mo lang yung base, then add the exponent. So like this. So our base is A. Just copy A, then add the exponent, which is yung M at yung N. Next one is quotient of a power. So, still, you need to have the same base. Ang operation natin ay division. So, just like this, copy A, which is our base. Then, subtract the exponent, which is M and N. Power of a power, we have a quantity A raised to M, then raised to N is equal to A, then yung multiply lang yung dalawang exponent, which is yung M at saka yung N. Next is power of a product. We have A times B, quantity of A times B, then raised to M. So all you need to do is to distribute the exponent. So it will become A raised to M, B raised to M. Next is quotient. We have power of a quotient. Parehas lang din nun. Ito lang ay nasa division ng operation. So, just distribute the exponent. So, it will become A raised to M over B raised to M. Let's have an example here. We have x raised to 5 multiplied by x raised to 2. So, kung napapansin nyo, parehas tayo ng base. Parehas x. So, all you need to do is to copy the base and remember that our operation is multiplication. Okay? So, kapag ganyan, all we need to, apply natin yung product of a power, which is copy the base and add the exponent. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Copy natin si base, which is yung x. Then, 5 and 2 is the exponent. I-plus lang natin sila or i-add. So, your answer is x raised to 7. Another example is x raised to 5 over x raised to 2. So, this time, our operation is division. So, we will apply quotient of a power. So, kapag division and same base siya, all you need to do is to subtract the exponent. So, just copy the base, then subtract the exponent, which is 5 and 2. So, yung answer mo will become x raised to 3. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Next is simplify quantity 2 squared raised to 3 or cube. So, we will apply here the power of a power. So, you see, isa lang yung base natin. Ganun lang. Copy nyo lang si base, then multiply the exponent. So, copy si base. Yung 2 and 3, multiply lang siya, then you have 2 raised to 6. Now, syempre, isi-simplify mo pa to since this is a number, hindi siya variable. So, 2 raised to 6 is also equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and that is equal to 64. Next is quantity 3x raised to cube. So, we will apply the power of a product. Now, this time, you do have two different variable, which is 3 and x. Magkaiba sila. So, ang gagawin mo is i-distribute mo yung exponent mo, which is yung cube. So, just copy the base, then i-distribute mo lang sa bawat variable yung exponent. So, magka-come up ka ng 3 raised to 3, or 3 raised to cube, and x raised to cube. Okay? But we need to simplify 3 cube, which is 3 times 3 times 3, and that is equal to 27x cubed. Last example is quantity 3 over y raised to 4. So, dun sa number 4, multiplication tayo. This time, division naman tayo. And we will apply power of a quotient. So, parehas din, we need to distribute the exponent. Yung 4, i-distribute natin sa dalawang bases niya, which is yung 3 and y. So, this time, yan lang. 3 raised to 4 over y raised to 4. Okay? So, i-distribute mo lang sa bawat variable. Ma'am, paano kunwari ang daming variable sa numerator at saka sa denominator? Kung ilan yung variable doon, yun din yung, doon mo rin i-distribute lahat yung exponent mo. So, 3 raised to 4 is also equal to 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So, that will be 81 over y raised to 4. Let's go now to zero exponent. So, mas madali na natin itong masasagutan since na-review na natin yung laws of exponent. So, any number or variable raised to 0 is equal to 1. So, napakadali. Kapag nakakita kayo ng raised to 0, equivalent niya is 1. So, ganun lang siya. So, we have x raised to 2 or x squared over x squared. So, ganun siya. X times x over x times x. Then, that is equal to 1. So, example, a raised to 0. So, automatic 1 na siya. X raised to 0 and y. So, we have x raised to 0 is 1. Then, copy y. 1 times y is y. Next is quantity mn raised to 0. Of course, that is dinistribute pa dito. Pinakita pa na dinistribute yung raised to 0 to mnn. Pero, kapag ka naka-quantity ng ganan, pwede mo nang isulat na 1. Next is, eto na. Pinaghalo-halo na, may pinaghalo na siyang positive exponent and zero exponent. So, we have x cubed, y raised to 0, z squared. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung may 0 doon, yung y. So, automatic, yung variable na y is 1 na. So, we have x cubed 1, z squared. So, your final answer is x cubed, z squared. Let's go on now to integral exponent. So, an expression has an integral exponent if the exponent is either positive or negative integers. So, doon natin masasabi na integral exponent siya kapag may positive and negative integers. Yung inyong exponent. So, example, yan, 2x. So, kung mapapansin nyo, walang nakasulat na exponent dyan. That is automatic 1. Okay? May 1 dun sa taas ng 2, may 1 dun sa taas ni x. Then, 6y cubed plus 3. Or x raised to negative 4. Or m raised to 5. So, that is all example of integral exponent. Okay, so let's go on first to positive exponent. Number 1, x cubed. So, kapag may variable ka, then may exponent ka. So, kung positive yun pa rin ang magiging sagot mo, x cubed. While if you have a number and a exponent, like this 4 raised to 4, okay? So, that is also equal to 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Isi-simplify mo siya. Okay? So, that will be equal to 256. Let's go now to negative exponent. So, let us solve x raised to negative 3. Now, this time, negative na yung ating magiging exponent. And our goal is to make it positive. So, what you're going to do is just inverse the problem. Now, from x raised to negative 3, it will become 1 over x cubed. So, inverse mo lang siya. And kapag na-inverse mo na siya, automatic, positive na yung ilalagay mong exponent. Next is 4 raised to negative 4. Parehas din. Just inverse it. Then, saka ka palang mag-simplify. So, simplify mo yung 4 raised to 4. So, it will become 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And that is 1 over 256. Okay, so, we have 1 over 2 raised to negative 3. Just inverse it. So, kapag na-inverse mo na siya, remember na positive na yung ilalagay mo. Baliktarin mo lang. Okay? Then, simplify. We have, it will become 2 cubed, then 2 times 2 times 2, and that is 8. So, let us express the following expression into non-zero and non-negative exponents. Simplify your answer. So, we have quantity 25xyz raised to 0. So, if you notice, nakaka-quantity lahat. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kapag lahat ng given naka-quantity, then raised to 0, automatic siya ay 1. So, kahit gaano siya kalaki, kahit gaano siya kahaba, kapag siya ay nakasakop sa quantity, tapos raised to 0, automatic siya ay 1. Next is 6. Then, quantity 12a, b, c raised to 0. So, the entire yung na naka-quantity ay 1. So, you have 6 times 1. So, your answer is 6. Next is 2a, 2a raised to negative squared, b raised to 4, and c raised to negative 4. So, kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayong dalawang negative exponent, which is yung a raised to negative 2 and c raised to negative 4. So, anong gagawin natin dito sa mga may negative exponent? Yun lang yung gagalawin natin, i-inverse natin sila. And yung may positive exponent, yung 2 at saka yung b raised to 4, i-remain lang natin doon sa position nila. Okay? So, we have 2b raised to 4. Yan yung may mga positive exponent. I-remain lang natin sila. Intact lang sila doon sa position nila. Then, i-inverse natin yung negative, which is a squared. Magiging a squared na siya, and c raised to 4. Next is 3x raised to 5, y raised to negative 2, and c raised to 4 over 2a raised to negative 3b. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, may negative tayo, meron tayong negative sa numerator, meron din tayong negative sa denominator. Doon sa numerator, yung y raised to negative 2, i-inverse mo siya. Ganon din ang gagawin mo doon sa nasa denominator na a raised to negative 3. Basta lahat ng positive, intact lang sila sa mga position nila. Doon lang sila, hindi mo na sila gagalawin. Okay? So, dito sa taas, meron tayong 3x raised to, 3, tapos yung in-inverse mong a cube, then x raised to 5, c raised to 4. Tapos sa baba, meron tayong 2b, then yung in-inverse mong y squared. Okay? Ang pagsusulat ng mga letters ay alphabetical order. So, kung sino yung nauna, yun yung unahin. Okay?